Kirsten Dawn, I stand before a beautiful, smart, loving, caring, supportive, fine as heck woman who I call my best friend and the love of my life. Who would have known that when we first met at a bonfire while we were on vacation, we'd be getting married? Like they say, everything happens for a reason. Many people tend to say that there are 3 rings involved with marriage: the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffering.
My coconut. I remember the first time that we met. It was a perfect November night, my Hawaiian vacation, when in the middle of everyone's conversations came a man on crutches, literally hobbling down towards the bonfire. I didn't expect you, like literally. Every step of the way, you caught me by surprise.
But I like to say, the last ring is enduring, because I'll be there by your side every step of the way for the rest of our lives. Now you know how indecisive I can be when it comes to finding that place to eat at or what beach we should go to. But if there is one decision in my life that I know is the right one, it's to spend the rest of my life with you.
I didn't expect you to come to that bonfire at all. I was on the phone with you and you said, no, I don't want to come. You didn't come to my side. But you still came, and that whole night, we're just laughing, throwing jokes at each other. I didn't expect you to spend that whole vacation week with me. I didn't expect for you to ask me to start a long-distance relationship. I didn't expect you to ask me to uproot my whole life and move to Oahu with you. And finally, I didn't expect to be finally marrying my best friend. You were constantly what I wanted, but I never expected. Not perfect, but just unreal. You know that growing up, I wanted the love that I saw in my parents. It was never what was portrayed in the movies or on TV. It was really gritty and painful, but my parents always made it work. And at the end of the day, God was always in the center of every decision. That's what I want for us, and that's what I want for our children. In such a short time, we've been through so many bumps, mountains, in fact.
Now, several months ago, you asked me what my favorite page was in the poetry book, The Ocean and Her Waves, you wrote and published. Well, I never told you until now, page 211, and it goes a little something like this. With the right person, you don't have to scream to be heard. With the right person, you don't have to beg to be pleased. With the right person, you don't have to cry to be noticed. With the right person, you don't have to work so hard to be happy. I chose this page because marrying the right person in front of you, Kirsten, you won't ever have to scream to be heard. You won't ever have to beg to be pleased. And you won't ever have to cry to be noticed. And you won't ever have to work so hard to be happy. With you, everything falls into place, even when the sky comes falling and even when the sun don't shine. With all this said, take my hand and forever be mine. I love you, Mahau Kita.
Yet here we are in the eyes of God and all of our loved ones to promise the rest of our lives to one another. See, I met you at a time when I was finally able to be true to myself and be true to what I believed in. A time when I prayed to God that I was ready to be alone forever. I was wild and foolish, and above all else, tattered and mended. But no matter what, you still saw me, and you weren't disgusted with the sight of my scars. You never looked at me with pity or judgment. Instead, you looked at me and you saw me, and you loved me for everything that I am. So in front of our God and our family, Bryson, I take you, Bryson Connor Ross Mitchell, to be my husband, to have and to hold, for richest and poorest, from stinkiest to stinkier, in sickness and in health, to love and endure until we meet again in God's kingdom. I vow to place and keep God first in our relationship, to be led in the right direction, and to become a pillar in our relationship. I love you, Coconut.
I will always love you, 'cause all I want